conservative media peeps everywhere and MMA fans everywhere. Now, I want to start this off straight up by saying this is all my personal opinion. I'm not alleging any facts. I'm not casting any aspersions. This is all for entertainment and parody purposes only. Check the disclaimers. That's the bottom line. Now, with that, let's continue. So, in most cases, I would never do a video like this for a number of reasons. A, it's not worth my time. B, more than anything, I don't like to tell my business secrets or performance secrets or anything like that. You know, I mean, that's because I'm so much better than almost anybody else at the things that I choose to do. Now, whether you agree, and here's the thing, whether you agree with that, agree with me, like me, hate me, whatever, I believe, in my personal opinion, that I'm going to show you some things and tell you some things here that's hopefully is going to wake you up a little bit and let you understand some things. Now, I'm also joined by my brother Paul, and he'll chime in here in different parts because he can give you a different perspective, whatever. Now, the main question, we've had a lot of people say, you know, love my MMA videos and interviews, and other people don't like them, and people are saying all kinds of different things, a lot of which we won't dignify. But I'm going to try to clue some of you folks in here on what's really up, okay? And what do I mean by that? Step one, what you have to understand, because unfortunately, even the people that think they're smart, in my personal opinion, that you see around here, we're not naming any names, anything like that, whatever, in my personal opinion, may not know what's up, what's really up. Here's what's really up, in my personal opinion. What's really up is this is a business. Media is a business. MMA, at least, UFC, and the other top promotions are a business. What does that mean? Let me put it another way. UFC, I believe it's classified, I may have this wrong, as a promotion. Dana White, yes, he's president of UFC. What else is he? He's a promoter. Don King, Bob Arum are promoters. What does that mean? They promote. That's a critical component of their business. So let me clue you in on what's really going down. People are, oh, you're not going to get access, this and that, whatever, you know, or you did this, you did that. The only thing, in my personal opinion, you know, I think everyone that I've met from fighters, coaches, have all been super nice to me, super cool. I think we've got great relationships, whatever like that. But whether I was their best friend or a person they didn't like, the only thing from a business perspective, in my personal opinion, that matters to them is what kind of audience I can deliver to them. That's all that matters. They're in business, okay? We have here at CNM an enormous audience, smack dab in the target demo, almost the perfect target demo for them, in my personal opinion. So, my personal opinion, I'll let you fast cut 6%, you know that. So, that's the bottom line. If we couldn't deliver that for them, they wouldn't care. Because we can, they do. Period. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing, what this and that. None of that matters. Now, of course, if I did something tremendously extreme that was going to look bad on them, well, that would cut against that. But you're talking something like way out there, you know? Now, flip side. For us, I'm here to deliver entertainment and compelling and entertaining content for you guys. Not to do the world's smartest MMA interview, not to do here's the history of jiu-jitsu or anything else. I may like that, you may like that. This is broadcasting, which means it has to appeal to the broadest audience possible. And, flat out, that's not what the audience, over time, not just our show, but all kinds of other shows right now, by viewing, metrics, says they want. Period. So when I do something whether it's how I edit my videos, whether it's how long they are, whether it's whatever I'm doing, comes from the view and the standpoint of how do I make this the best entertainment media product possible. That means that it can, whether that means it can be used by other sources, that's what it is about. And if you don't get that, either one of those first two things that are critical, whether how the promotions look at media or how media is looking at something, then you're a mark. Means you don't understand what's really going down, in my personal opinion. Okay, that's step one. Step two. Now, the next part. Let's get into specific questions, and I'll bring Paul into here. Specific questions. You don't. Let's say a commentary. Person X doesn't like that I did X, Y, Z. How I'm dressed. How I'm acting or looking at this fight or this that. Look. If you have, again, I don't care about making myself look silly. It doesn't matter, and I'll get to that in a second. I only care about getting hits. That doesn't mean I'm fake. That doesn't mean that I'm trying to put on an act. We'll get to that in a second. It means that the most important thing is the end product, an entertaining product. Actors and actresses in Hollywood, people in media, whatever like that, they play all kinds of different roles to get an end result. Box office. Okay? You need to check that and you need to understand that. Okay? And so, the point is that I'm totally comfortable in exactly, I respect everybody. And I'll just leave it at that. I respect everybody, and I have fans from all over the world of all different types, and we love them all. And I am completely 1,000% comfortable in who I am and everything about me, and that's it. That's all I need to say. You look at my background, you look at who I am, you look at what I said, you look at all the different deals. It should be 100% obvious who I am, and that's it. So people call me names. That means nothing to me. Honestly, all it does is amuse me. It makes me laugh at you because it means that I'm doing my job right and I got to you. I pushed your buttons, which is exactly what I'm trying to do from an entertainment perspective. You don't, do you understand that? So now let's get to the next thing. John, you're not the star, stop talking so much, this and that, whatever. You're wrong about that. I am the star. Every video that I do, I am the star. With some exceptions, and we'll get to that in a second. Step one, this is my audience. These are my videos. You guys watch me. Okay? That's it. Now, it's like saying, again, shows me that you don't understand what's up. Someone goes on, a big star, huge Hollywood star, goes on Howard Stern's show, goes on Rush Limbaugh's show, goes on David Letterman. Howard Stern is the star. Howard Stern's going to say something. He's going to act outrageous. A lot of times, folks like that, Jim Rome. You go on Jim Rome's show, Jim Rome is the star of the Jim Rome show. Check that, okay? If you go on Jim Rome's show, he may say something or do something and allow you to be the straight person, right? Allow you to look, do whatever. This is my personal opinion, and I love Jim Rome. Phenomenal talent. Or another, someone that we like, we're friendly with. I've been on a show. JT the Brick and Looney, phenomenal. You think those dudes don't have opinions? What planet are you on? So the point is the thing of it is it's about understanding what needs to be done. So here's the point. Let's say I'm interviewing, and I'm not going to name names. Let's say I'm interviewing. The point is the end result. It's not, I don't need to be the star. I just am the star of our videos. However, I'm happy to not be the star and would prefer to not be the star if I can. Now let's get to that. So, the point is that the end result that is critical is the end result of the product, right? And it kind of sounds circular, but you'll get what I'm saying here. Meaning that the end result of the product, go back to what I said before, you have to have an entertaining piece of product. So let's examine that. Meaning, if I have person X, fighter, coach X, whatever, promoter X, whatever, I'm not going to name names, doesn't matter. You put in whoever you want. And they are a very entertaining individual. And I don't need to do anything but set them up, throw softballs, whatever, to just be them and be entertaining, then I'm cool. And I'll sit back. And you've probably seen that in certain interviews of mine where I'll step back a little bit and let them do the thing. But the point is somebody, if not both of us, have to carry that interview or that piece of entertainment media product. Somebody has to. If I have, person X, fighter X, that's more low key, and they won't, guess what? I will. That's it. Or else there's no point in shooting it, in editing it, in driving out somewhere and sitting down with it, whatever. Because these people might be the superheroes to you. To me, from a business perspective, they only matter if they can generate hits. That's it. If I can't figure out a way to get hits out of this, doesn't mean anything. I may like them personally, I may watch them, I might buy the pay-per-views, go to the shows, I may love them, I may respect their skill, anything. But if they don't generate hits for us from a business perspective, it's meaningless.